And welcome to the Digital Roundtable Community Questions for this week. This is our first week doing it because we finally got a community question.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
People
Send them in. Please send them in.
Send them in. This shows you that we read them.
Even if it's our friends, just send them in so we can answer something.
Yeah.
And don't make them stupid, please.
Yeah, no stupid. Because this one's pretty serious.
This is a pretty good question.
It's one of my friends, so I was like surprised because everyone was like, "Dude, your like biggest fan just sent us our first community question." I was like, what are you talking about? Then yeah. So anyways.
Okay, going on to the community question. I'm gonna read some of the email here. He sent it straight to our YouTube inbox, so I'm gonna read it out from here. So he says, should I read the whole thing or should I just?
Yeah, just
okay. I'll read the whole thing. It says, I has trouble. I need advice. Hello, TDR gentlemen. My name is Ritz. I'm one of your subscribers. Brink would know because I'm his biggest fan, like those ventilation fans in the parking lot.
He keeps me cool.
I don't get that one.
He keeps me cool.
Keeps him cool.
He
rubs in
just
the
go
right
with
way.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
You like the icy hot.
I don't know if you guys accept mail and letters or read out in your cast. We do, by the way.
We do. Yep.
If you'd want to write in, I guess we could eventually get a P.O. box and you guys could write into us.
If you're handwriting letters to us, like,
make it legible.
How are you? First of all, listening? Let's be real.
It'd be easier to do it digitally right now. How about that?
Yeah, just send it in the email for now.
He said, but I'm doing this anyways. Good, do it. I'm an indie game developer, but I have no previous experience in making games, not successful ones at least. I'm going to pledge funding from Kickstarter or Indiegogo soon, but I don't know the indie game communities enough to know how to present my project to appeal to them. Should I make a video speech full of passion and righteous intention, like I'm starting a revolution in the industry, or should I sound like a reliable businessman who's humble and realistic, which may sound too commercialized and lose the taste or even purpose of indie? Should I try to cut budget so that I only pledge for a little, which, excuse me, would I lost my place. Would that make my project look half-assed? Or should I go big and make it sound like I'm serious, but may appear that I'm just trying to milk profit, but not fighting for quote-unquote creativity? Thanks, and keep up the good work, and keep it real. Ritz.
Yep.
So, Ritz, thank you for sending in this question, and we're going to try and answer it as best as we can.
And to be honest, it's a really good question.
Yeah, it is. I wasn't expecting that.
This goes for anyone that's just developing anything artsy.
Yeah. This goes for anyone that's trying to get a project started.
Yeah.
I mean, not even developers. I mean, just anyone, an artist out there, anyone like that. I mean, an artist is a little bit different.
It doesn't matter. If you could apply this anywhere, even if you're trying to go on Kickstarter, Indiegogo, or if you're just trying to get funding, crowdsource funding, or funding in general, like, you could apply this anywhere.
Exactly.
Yes.
Basically, in my opinion, and I'm sure you guys feel the same, it's a little bit of both. You need to have the humbleness, and you need to keep your creativity in there, but you also need to present yourself business-like so people know that, you're actually going to follow through with what you're going to do.
Exactly. I mean, most gamers aren't idiots. You know what I mean? And that's going to be probably some of your biggest contributors. It's going to be gamers because they want to see what you're going to put out.
It's true. So
if you come in and you're like, I want to make this game. It's going to be fun. I think this is what I'm going to do with it. Give me some money. Fuck off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not going to fucking put money in there.
Yeah.
But if you come at me like, I'm passionate about this. This is what I really want to do. Just expressing how passionate you are about your project that you have coming out, and then kind of show your business side. Tell us how you're going to use the money. What's the money going to go towards? And
don't do it like a ridiculous amount. Make sure you know what you're sourcing so that you get the appropriate amount, so that you can have all the funds you appropriately need.
Please have a realistic budget in there.
Yeah.
And as far as maybe assuming that your budget is a little too high, I mean, don't put a number on your creativity. That's my thing.
It's true.
And whatever you do, stay true to what you're doing, man, because the second you try to veer off and you're like, well, I'm going to do what's going to appeal to the masses, you're kind of no longer staying in the indie part of it. Now you're making shit to make money off of.
Yeah.
If you're looking to make something to make money off of, stop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, dude. You're not going to put your heart into it. If it's something that you want to do, people are going to notice that and you're going to be successful in it.
Yes. As far as the video, the video and stuff like that for trying to present your project, you need to put as much as you can in there. Like if you got concept art, you need to throw in there. You need to make a page. If you're going to use Kickstarter, you got to have a bunch of stuff showing people what they're investing in.
Yeah.
Like write up, do a lot of writing, and maybe add some backstory if it has a story, what you're trying to do. Give people some insight, show them something. And when you're making a video, show yourself. Show people how passionate you are about what you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
I would say create a timeline, but I don't know if you really want to put that pressure on yourself.
Yeah, that's the problem with being an indie game developer is that life can happen.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's
Like,
very true.
Life can happen, and you might, people might stop contributing because they were like, well, he said that he was going to have a demo by this day, and fucking, God forbid you get in a car accident, that's going to take a few weeks out of you, That's what I'm saying.
It's true.
You know what
That's
I mean?
why
So
I was
probably
like,
not do a timeline. Maybe do a timeline when you know that for sure you could achieve it. Maybe not a timeline, but like a date.
Yeah. Gamers love
Well,
dates.
people are going to want a generalized date and when you may finally get this thing out the door because they want to know like when they're going to
As far as, business planning, I don't know a lot about business, but I was, in sales and, corporate America for quite some time. You have to have an end date.
Yeah.
That's the one thing. You have to at least have an estimated end date that if I get this much money, I will have the game out in this much time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing that you're going to need to do as far as, once again, financial planning. You got to say, this portion of the money is going to go for, this portion of the money is going to go for. If you're dedicating your life to this game and you're quitting your job, then, fucking say this much money is going to go to my living expenses because I'm living on, hopes and dreams right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's,
you got to be genuine.
You got to be genuine, man. You got to be genuine because the second you start BSing people can see through it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
True.
So just be genuine about it. But number one, dude, stick to what you love.
Yeah.
Do what you want. Don't change it for anyone. Make the game you want.
Exactly.
Don't make the game we want. Make the game you want. We actually talked about it on a previous podcast, and I'm sure you've seen it, Indie Gamer.
Yeah, Indie Game the movie.
Yeah.
Watch that,
You want some inspiration? Watch that.
Yeah, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, man. Make the game you want. Look at Binding of Isaac, bro.
Yeah.
Who the fuck would ever make that game? Other than somebody that's passionate about what they're doing.
Yeah.
And sure, he made, he was already successful with Super Meat Boy, but still, But at the same time.
Who the fuck made that?
Yeah, same shit too. Who made that shit? But yeah, stay true to what you're making, man. Don't change. If the community's like, we want this, fuck them. I'm sorry, I know they're funny, but fuck them.
Yeah.
Make what you want. Because you're going to have the hardcore people like me. Dude, if I see that you're passionate about it and I see that you're aspiring to and you're not changing your ways, and I'll be more than happy to fucking help out. I mean, I'm not rich, so I can't, give much, but still,
Yeah.
As long as you're genuine about what you're doing, don't lose your path and make sure you stick to it. Yeah, stay independent as you can be, but at the same time, you do have to be a businessman.
Yeah,
it's true.
And another thing is, once you get all this rolling, promotion is big. You need to get yourself out there too, because if people aren't trying to see what you're trying to do, you're not going to get the crowdsource funding.
Exactly.
YouTube videos, fucking Tumblr, any kind of little announcement that just goes a really long way.
Connect with some other indie websites that do news or whatever, so they can try and push your project out there.
Yeah. Try to connect with other indie developers.
Yeah, there you go. That's another one too.
Get hints or help or tips or something. I know they're pretty passionate about what they're doing, so I don't see why they wouldn't attempt to help fellow members of the community.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Well,
that's
basically our input on it.
Yeah, you gotta find a nice balance between the both.
Yeah. Thank you for the question, Ritz. I hope we answered it as best as we could here.
Hopefully we helped you out.
I know.
Indeed.
Maybe it's some insight.
Yeah.
If anyone else has any community questions for us, please send them straight to us. Facebook, Twitter. You can find our Twitter at twitter.com/TDRcast. Our Facebook's Digital Roundtable. You can send a direct message to YouTube.
Yeah.
And
we will get to you as soon as possible. We want to connect with you.
Which right now is really quick.
Yeah.
Well, we only had one.
Yeah,
if we have more, we're gonna go through more. But
yeah.
We'll slim it down. I don't know.
This is a really good question to start off with, though.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Really good, man.
I was surprised.
Yeah.
Something I learned
Thank
about you, Ritz. Did not know.
Good. Well, this has been Digital Roundtable Community Questions. And catch us next time.
We are
Goodbye.
signing off, my gentlemen.